Sixth is Ryan Babish. Batting seventh is Jalen Landau. Batting eighth is Carly White. Batting ninth is Rowan Harder. And the flex player today is Callie Schultz. Sixth is Ryan Babish. Batting seventh
up
is
to bat
Jalen
first
Landau.
for Sparta
is Carly White.
Cadence
Batting
Erickson.
ninth is Rowan Harder. And the flex player today is Callie Schultz. Is Ryan Babish. Batting seventh
up
is
to bat
Jalen
first
Landau.
for Sparta
is Carly White.
Cadence
Austin,
do you know the
Erickson,
count?
by chance?
I do not.
Is Rowan Harder.
Count is 1 and 2.
Is Ryan Babish.
Up
Batting
to
seventh is
bat
Jalen
first
Landau.
for
Hit
Sparta
by is Carly
Strike 3
White.
on the outside corner for the first out.
Good way to start the game here for Waupun.
Is Ryan Babish.
Up
Batting
to
seventh
brings
is
up
Jalen
number 14
Landau.
Kaylee
Sparta
Braun.
is
Strike
Carly
3
White.
on the outside corner for the first out.
Good way to start the game here for
Is the
Waupun.
pitch low for ball one? Is Ryan Babish.
Up
Batting
to
seventh
brings
is
up
Jalen
number 14
Landau.
Kaylee
Sparta
Braun.
is
Strike
Carly
3
White.
on the outside corner for the first out.
Good way to start the game here for
Is the
Waupun.
pitch low for ball one? Is Ryan Babish.
Up
Batting
to
seventh
brings
is
up
Jalen
number 14
Landau.
Count is
Sparta
now 1 and
is
1.
Carly
Strike 3
White.
on the outside corner for the first out.
Good
So on the
way
year,
to start the
Waupun,
game here for
I
Waupun.
believe they
Pitch
finished
low for
16 and
ball
1,
is
so had a
Ryan
pretty good
Babish.
season.
Up
They
to
were brings up
Jalen
number 14
Landau.
Count is now 1 and 1. Strike
Carly
3
White.
on the
Really
outside
know how to
corner
hit
for
the
the first
ball
out.
and Score girls.
So on the year,
when
Waupun,
I
believe they finished 16 and 1, so had a pretty good
Babish.
season.
Up
They
to
were brings up number 14 very young Count is now 1 and 1.
We got a lot of time with her. She seems very experienced.
So on the year, Waupun,
I believe they finished 16 and 1, so had a pretty good season.
Up
They
to
were
brings up Count is very young Count is now 1 and 1.
We got a lot of time with her. She seems very experienced.
So on the year, Waupun,
I believe
all
they
just
finished
off
16
side
and
there,
1, so had a pretty good season.
Up
They
to
were
brings up Count is very young Count is now 1 and 1.
Haven't
Haven't
seen
seen
much
much
on
off speed.
She seems very experienced.
So on the year, Waupun, all just off side there,
so had a pretty good season.
Up
They
to
were
brings up Count is very young Count is now 1 and 1.
haven't seen so the first runner on for Sparta
very
today.
experienced.
So
on the year,
brings up
Waupun,
number 3.
all rebels side there,
so had a pretty good season.
Up to
They
brings
were
up Count is very young Count is now 1 and 1.
haven't seen so the first runner on for Sparta.
So runner on first with 1
on the
year,
brings up
Waupun,
number 3.
all rebels side there,
so had a pretty good season.
Up to
They
brings
were
up Count is very young Count is now 1 and 1.
runner goes. The first runner on for
She's
Sparta.
out on runner road, did not
One
stop.
on
Brings up
Waupun.
number good throw by the catcher.
All
Today's
rebels
not catcher
side
is
there.
Ryan
Babish.
Babish.
Up
Up
to
to
brings
brings
up
up Count is very young Count is now 1 and 1.
runner goes. The first runner on for
She's
Sparta.
out on runner road, did not stop. Brings up
2 down here in the top of the first.
good throw by the catcher. Today's not catcher is Ryan Babish. Up to brings up Count is very.
There's the change up. Count now is 0 and 2.
Count is now 1 and 1.
Runner goes.
Hold on, runner road.
The first runner on for Sparta.
Out on runner road, did not
Good
stop.
pitch.
Brings up
Through a
Two
pass
down
there
here
for
in the
strike 3.
Rebels side there.
That'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. No runners on. Count now is
Now we go
0-2.
to Count is now 1 and 1. Hold on, runner road.
The first runner on for Sparta.
Out on runner road, did not
Good
stop.
pitch.
Brings up
Through a
Two
pass
down
there
here
for
in the
strike 3.
Rebels side there.
That'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. No runners on. Count now is
Now we go
0-2.
to Count is now 1 and 1. Hold on, runner road.
The first runner on for Sparta.
Out on runner road, did not
Good
stop.
pitch.
Brings up
Through a
Two
pass
down
there
here
for
in the
strike 3.
Rebels side there.
That'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. No runners on. Count now is
Now we go
0-2.
to Count is now 1 and 1. Hold on, runner road.
The first runner on for Sparta.
Out on runner road, did not
Good
stop.
pitch.
Brings up
Through a
Two
pass
down
there
here
for
in the
strike 3.
Rebels side there.
That'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. No runners on. Count now is now we go to hold on, bro. The first runner on for Sparta. Hold on, bro. Did not brings up through a pass for strike three. That'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. No runners on. Count now is now we go to hold on, bro. For the bottom of the first as Waupun looks to hit. First off for the post 210 is the pitcher Addison Braun. First runner on. She looks at hold on, bro. Did not brings up through a pass for strike three. That'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. Izzy Mickelson. No runners on. Count now is now we go to right up the middle. Braun as she singles. Waupun. Did not brings up through a pass for strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Runner here, number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun as she singles. Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Runner here, number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun as she singles. Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun as she singles. Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun as she singles. Waupun. Ball high. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun as she singles. Waupun. Ball high. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun singles. Waupun. Ball high. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun singles. Waupun. Ball high. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up the middle. Braun singles. Waupun. Ball high. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Right up Waupun. Ball high. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up.
Number 33.
Base on balls. Brings up number 12, Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. Strike. The outside corner. Brings up number 12, Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. Strike. The outside corner. Brings up number 12, Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. Strike. The outside low there. 2-1 brings up number 12, Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. Strike. The outside low there. 2-1 brings up number 12, Waupun. Batting second, did not brings up zero. Tyler strike. Yeah, that'll be the top of the first for Sparta. There's the change up. Strike. The outside low there. 2-1 brings up, and that's going to ball for a base hit. Second. One. Did not brings up zero. Second. Yeah. Bases are moving now for Sparta. Looking to hit a strike. inside low there. Trying to get one across this inning. That's all. Nobody out. Base hit. Second. Jones comes home, slides head first, and scores. Bases are looking to hit a trying to get one girls on second and that's all. Nobody out. Base hit. Second. Jones comes home, slides head first, and scores. Bases are looking to hit a girls on second and that's all. Nobody out. Base hit. Second. Jones comes home, slides head first, and down. First, bases are one scores brings up the deep second, and that's all. Rod, base hit. Second. So we got one out here. Jones comes home, slides head first, and down. Brings up the deep second, and that's all. Rogers Jones comes home, slides head first, and down.
Definitely giving it to him. Good for the pitcher.
Brings up the deep second, and that's all. Rogers Jones comes home, slides head first, and down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Brings up the deep second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Brings up the deep second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Brings up the deep second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers Ryan's bad shot. 2 outs down. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Sparta, that one out. Striking in the inside corner there. Second, and that's all. Rogers. Ryan Babish. Center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Striking the inside corner there. That's going back to Rogers. Ryan Babish. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Striking the inside corner there. That's going back to Rogers. Ryan Babish. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. Striking the inside corner there. That's going back to Rogers. Ryan Babish. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. So Jones reaches on the hit by pitch. Brings up number 9. The center fielder comes in and inside. So Jones reaches on the hit by pitch. Offered there on the bunt, pulled back, but brings up number 9. The center fielder comes in and inside. So Jones reaches on the hit by pitch. Offered there on the bunt, Babish, brings up number 9. The center fielder comes in inside. So Jones reaches on the hit by pitch. Offered there on the bunt, Babish, brings up number 9. So Jones reaches on the hit by pitch. Offered there on the bunt, Babish, brings up number 9. So Jones reaches on the hit by pitch. Offered there on the bunt, Babish, brings up number 9. So Jones reaches on the
putting up a good
hit by
here
pitch.
Offered there on the bunt, Babish,
brings up number 9.
Comes the
So
pitch.
Jones reaches on the
putting up a good
next hit,
at-bat
chopped
here
it to
for
Braun. She just goes
there on the
first
bunt,
for out. Brings up number 9. Nicholson.
Comes the
So
pitch.
Jones reaches on
Ball's putting up
the
a good
next hit,
at-bat
chopped
here
it to
for
Braun. She just
out
goes
there
first
on the
for
bunt,
out. Brings up number 9.
Oh, it's inside.
Nicholson.
Comes the
So
pitch
Jones
on the
reaches on
ball
the
player.
next hit,
At-bat
chopped
here
it to
for
Braun. She just
out there
goes
on the
first
bunt.
for
I
out.
think Mickelson's got to find a way to beat one.
Brings up number 9.
There, so now it's coming.
So Jones reaches on the next hit, chopped it to Braun. She just goes first for
I
out.
think Mickelson's got to find a way to beat one.
Brings up number 9.
Nicholson, that's strike
So Jones reaches on the next hit, chopped it to Braun. 2 outs goes first for the top of the second.
Mickelson's got to
Sparta
find a
still
way
has
to
a girl
beat
on.
one.
Brings up number 9.
Nicholson, that's strike
So Jones reaches on the next hit, chopped it to Braun. 2 outs goes first for the top of the second.
Mickelson's got to
Sparta
find a
still
way
has
to
a girl
beat
on.
one.
Brings up number 9.
Nicholson, that's strike
So Jones reaches on the next hit, chopped it to Braun. bottom of the second. We'll be back. Hello? Hello? Can't hear myself. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
I can. Yep, now I can. Yep.
Go ahead, Todd.
Bottom of the second. We'll be back. We're here about to start the bottom of the second. Up for Waupun is Jalen Lando leading off.
I can hear you.
On deck will be Carly White, and in the hole will be Rowan Harder. We're here about to start the bottom of the second.
Right there.
Up for Waupun
is. But they weren't able to get that runner around.
Jalen Lando, the hitters definitely look uncomfortable right now. Will be Carly White, and in the hole will be Rowan Harder. Zone pretty well. We're here about to start the bottom of the second. Here in the bottom of the second, number 23, Jalen Lando leading things off. That's Jalen. The hitters definitely look uncomfortable right now. Will be Carly White, and in the hole will be Rowan Harder. Zone pretty well. We're here about to start the bottom of the second. Here in the bottom of the second, number 23, Jalen Lando swings and follows that one back. Jalen hitters definitely look uncomfortable right now. Waupun right, and in the hole will be Rowan Harder. Zone pretty well. They're like swinging out the first pitch. Bottom of the second. They all swing really hard. Count now 1-1. Comes the pitch to Lando, and that's ball high. 2-1 now. That ball's hit up the middle for a base hit into center field. So Lando gets things going here for Waupun in the bottom of the second. Brings up number 28, Carly White.
Shoot that one right up the gut. Nice piece of hitting right there by Lando.
We'll see if White is swinging away here, if she's going to throw down a bunt. That's strike one in there. Mickelson doing a really good job of also filling up the zone, pitching to contact. So that's good to see. It should be a really good ball game here. And that's a swing and a miss in the dirt from White. The count is now 0-2. Comes the pitch, and that's hit on the ground to the shortstop and gets underneath her glove. Rolls off into left field. So White reaches on the air. Brings up number 7, Rowan Harder. Waupun looking to do some more damage here in the bottom of the second, as now they have girls on first and second with no outs. Harder looks to bunt, and she bunts, but it's going to be foul. Harder looking to move the runners over. See if she throws or offers to bunt again.
Did you bunt down the first baseline here or third baseline?
I would personally bunt down the first baseline.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, and there's the bunt, and that's going to be foul too. So now we have 0-2. You think she's going to try and bunt again, or do you think she's going to be swinging away here?
I think we're going to be swinging away here. 2 strikes. You don't want to hit another one foul.
You never know. And here comes the pitch, and that's fouled back. Harder stays alive. 0-2 the count. Sparta looking to get an out here in this situation. There's the pitch, and that's popped out to left field, and the left fielder comes in and makes the catch for out number 1. The runners did not advance. Brings up number 13, Addison Braun.
Number 13, Addison Braun.
So you just have to announce where to find this, and it must be. Yeah, it's just on
Austin, do you know what Braun did the first time up? That one's fouled off.
She had a single the first time around.
Okay, so looking for, she's 1 for 1 today, looking for her second hit. That one's fouled off down the line. So we have an 0-1 count. We have 1 out. Waupun has runners on first and second. Braun looking to hit a ball in the outfield to move the runners, and that's hit in the outfield. That will be over the head of the right fielder. Get past her. Waupun will score 1 for sure. Looking for 2. Center, and they will score 2 runs on that. So Waupun will score 2 runs on the fly ball hit to the right fielder, but the right fielder dropped it, so that'll be an error. So we have a runner on second with 1 out. Brings up Kylie Plime. She looks in for ball 1 there. Amelia Jones is in to pinch run for Braun. Comes the pitch, and that one's hit on the ground to the third baseman. Third baseman throws up the line, makes the tag for the out. Jones advances. Brings up Lexi Garrettson with a girl on third with 2 outs. So Garrettson looking to get this last run in.
Sparta with 2 miscues this inning, really hurting them, bringing in 2 runs.
That's ball high. Yeah, you can't have errors in this type of setting with it being regionals and trying to move on to state. And comes the pitch. Garrettson swings, hits that one hard on the ground over to the third baseman. Third baseman throws and gets her out. So Waupun scores 2 runs that inning in the bottom of the second. We will be back for the top of the third. Welcome back to Jerry Miedema softball field here for the top of the third. As leading off is number 5, Olivia Shepard. And that's ball 1 from Braun. So after 2 complete, the score is now 4-0 Waupun. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2 in there from Braun on the outside corner. Braun really throwing on the outside corner today, that making Sparta hitters look comfortable. Hopefully they can adjust throughout the game as we go. Here comes the pitch, and that's a ball out. Brings the count to 2-2. It's a ball low. Olivia looking for a base hit here, or base on balls. The count is now full. She swings it through that one, and that's strike 3. So that will be out number 1 for Waupun. Brings up the 9-hitter, Lily Weber.
Braun's 5th K of the day already. We're only in the 2nd inning, or 3rd inning here, top 3.
Yeah, she's really making the hitters uncomfortable right now, so hopefully they can adjust. That's in there for ball 1. outs on the swing for strike one. Count is now 1-1. Comes the pitch. That will be on the outside corner for strike two. Like I said earlier, Braun really working that outside corner. So maybe an adjustment for Sparta would be to move a little bit closer to the plate. Ball low. 2-2.
Randy looked like he wanted to call that one.
Yeah, looked like a good pitch. Looked over the middle. Must have been a little bit low. Brings it to full. Lily looking for a base on ball or a hit. She swings through that one, and that'll be out number 2. Brings up the top of the order. Number 2, Cadence.
Weber goes down swinging, brings up the top of the order, number 2, Cadence Erickson.
So we got 2 outs here. Strike 1 there. Braun really working hard to get strike 1 for Waupun, stay ahead of the count. Seen mainly fastballs from her. Couple change-ups. That one's fouled back, brings the count now to 0-2. See if Erickson can. That one's fouled off. See if she can put a ball in play here for Sparta and get a girl on. There's the changeup for strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Braun there. Froze Erickson on that pitch.
Strikes out the side.
Strikes out the side there as we finish the top of the 3rd inning, and now we will be going to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
And to the top half of the 3rd.
No hits, no runs for Sparta. We'll be back. Welcome back to Jerry Miedema softball field here. As leading off for Waupun Post 210 is number 5, Olivia Lease.
Hey everyone, it's Caleb Sauer hopping on the mic.
Welcome, Caleb. Lease last time hit a ground ball to the shortstop, so she's looking for her first hit today. So that'll be strike 1 on the inside corner. Good pitch there from Mickelson.
See if we can get started here for this inning.
That ball's hit on the ground over to the third baseman, and that'll go over her glove. So Lease will reach on the air. Almost got past the left fielder, actually.
It did, just for a second there. I think if she would have rounded the corner, she might have had a shot at 2. She just ran through the base there.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So Lease reaches on the air, brings up number 8, Roz Rivera. Rivera also looking for her first hit on the day. Rivera takes a sign in from Coach Stanky. See if this will be a bunt or if she'll be swinging away. Comes the pitch. That'll be ball high. You know the count, Caleb?
1-0, I believe.
1-0, okay.
Yeah, here, no outs here. I'd almost think just swing away.
Yeah, I would say with a 4-0 lead.
Yeah.
In the bottom of the third here. That pitch, she swings, and that's going to be popped up to the second baseman and get over her head for a base hit. Moves Lease up to second. Tough play there for the second baseman.
Yep, and we're safe all the way around. That's almost one where you want the right fielder to come in. Even the center fielder didn't really look like she came in to try to make the play on that one.
Yeah, the right fielder didn't really look aggressive. It looks like to me, though, that Sparta's playing pretty deep in the outfield.
Yeah, they're deep.
That ball's hit hard over the shortstop, and that'll score. She's rounding, and she coming in, and she'll be safe. Nice hit there from Babish.
So still no outs here in the bottom of the third, I believe.
Brings up number 23, Jalen Landel. Jalen with a nice base hit last time up the middle. Looking for another hit here.
Score is now 5-0 for Waupun.
Ball one in there to Landel. Waupun doing a really nice job today of staying aggressive, getting girls on each inning, putting the pressure really on Sparta right now.
Yeah, definitely. Well said.
That swung, popped up, foul territory in the first base. Oh!
Drops into the dugout.
Hit off her glove. She almost had it.
At first, I thought Josh Navis, the first base coach, was running towards it. I almost thought he was trying to grab it for a second.
That's what it looked like.
He dipped out at the last second.
Comes the pitch from Mickelson. Landel offers the bunt, and that'll be a ball high.
We still have no outs here.
No outs with runners on first and second. I don't know what. I think the count is 2-1, 1-2.
I'm not sure here.
That one's fouled off. Landel doing a good job here of fighting pitches off, looking for another base hit to move the runners over. Base hit on the right side or a fly ball in the outfield should at least hopefully move the girl Rivera on second over. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, I'm thinking anything in the outfield should because they're playing really deep here.
Yeah, the center fielder's playing pretty deep. There's a big gap on the right side there. So
yeah, that's even with the right fielder playing right center almost.
Yeah. Comes the pitch. That'll be in.
So to anyone listening, you can also put stuff in the chat. Comment, where you're from, what team you're cheering for, that type of stuff. We'd love to hear from you.
That one's grounded to the shortstop. Off the shortstop glove. Rivera's coming around to score, and she will score.
Another no-throw to home even.
Yep, another no-throw to home. So we now have runners on first and second again. But still nobody out. The score is now 6-0. Post 210. Sparta really having a tough time right now fielding them balls and just little mistakes that are leading to big innings for Waupun.
Yeah, they're not really getting in front of those ground balls. They're trying to field them off the backhand, it looks like, and just not making the play.
So up now is number 28, Carly White. White looking to keep it going for post 210, and that one's hit on the ground to the shortstop. Throws over to first, gets the out. So the runners advance. So Landel moves up to second, and looks like there's a pinch runner. Looks like Hannah Beatty is running for the catcher, Ryan Babish. So Waupun now has runners on second and third with one out. Brings up the 9-hitter, Rowan Harder. Comes the pitch, and that one's hit on the ground to the shortstop again. Fields it, throws over to first, gets the out, but will score a run.
Carter grounds out, but scores one.
Nice play there by the shortstop, making 2 plays in a row after I think she had an error before that, or 1 or 2 this inning. Now she's getting in front of it and stepping in and making the throw to first.
So it brings up the top of the order. The pitcher, Addison Braun. Pitch comes in just high. Sparta's pitcher, Izzy Mickelson, is really doing a nice job of throwing strikes and pitching to contact for Sparta. There's just been a few errors that have scored some runs for post 210. That one smoked.
Ooh.
Line drive right off the glove of the shortstop, number 14, Kaylee Church.
She's having a lot of action this inning.
Yeah, I would say. I would give that a hit. The ball was hit pretty
It
hard.
was a line drive, yeah.
Base hit. Brings up number 0, Kylie Klein.
So the score, I think, is now 8-0.
Yeah, 8-0.
I'm not sure. Is there a run rule for this or not?
I believe so.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
I believe it's 10 after 4
4, okay.
since they play 7 innings.
Gotcha.
So that one gets past the catcher. That was a high pitch. Moves up the pinch runner, Amelia Jones, who's now in a run for Braun. Plime at the plate.
Beautiful day here at Jerry Miedema Fields.
Yeah, I would say if you can try and make it down, it'll be another game after this at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
It'll be Waupun and Sparta again.
Got the concession stands open. I can smell the brats and burgers. It smells good.
Does smell very good. The popcorn. So if you can make your way on down, make your way on down to Jerry Miedema softball fields this afternoon for some good softball. That one gets past the catcher. Moves up Jones to third.
Two outs here now.
Yeah, Sparta looking to get out of this inning here. Hoping for a ground ball, or there's a strike on the
Nice
inside
pitch.
corner. Good pitch there from Mickelson. Must have been a little bit high
Ball 4.
for ball 4 there. So Plime reaches on the base on balls, brings up number 12, Lexi Garrettson.
Klein reaches on the base on balls. Brings up number 12, Lexi Garrettson.
Two outs here. They're just going to have a meeting at the mound.
Yeah, it looks like the coach isn't going to go out. Just the players are going to have a meeting here, try and get out of this.
So what do you think they're talking about?
I'm not sure. Maybe just,
The steal situation or...
yeah, I would, maybe the steal situation. Maybe they're trying to run a play here so they're not throwing it all the way down and trying to keep the runner at third from not scoring.
Yeah, I figured the coach was going to come out since they all had the mound meeting, but
Looks like not.
Nope.
So Lexi steps in.
there was a steal.
There was a steal. Ball hit to the shortstop, thrown over the head of the first baseman. It's going to score 2. Garrettson moves up to second. So another error from Sparta there.
That's a tough one. You know, the shortstop looked like she was running over to cover the second base on the steal.
Yeah, it looked like she was almost maybe thinking about trying to get the out at second,
Yep.
fielding the ground ball and trying to run over and go to second, but then she decided to throw to first and just,
Sailed it a little bit.
yeah. So it brings up number 5, Olivia Lease.
So 2 runs came across the score there.
Makes the score 10-0 post 210 right now.
Fly ball.
Fly
left
ball
field.
hit to left field, and that one's going to get down. Bloop single there, and Garrettson comes across to score, makes it now 11-0.
We haven't even really seen a play at the plate, have we?
No, I would say we haven't. I mean, I haven't seen a throw even to the plate
No.
yet.
It's like they're just always hitting the cutoff, which, I mean, it's good to limit
Yep.
that runner from going to second, but you still...
That ball's hit on the ground pretty hard. Rivera hits it.
Nice stop there.
Nice play by the shortstop there to get the out. So after 3 complete, the score now post 210 11 and post 100 0.
Rivera grounds out to the
Brings
shortstop.
up for the top of the 4th, Sparta looking to hopefully put up some runs on the scoreboard.
So they have to put up at least 2, right?
Come across
At least I believe. I believe there's a 10-run rule in the regional. I know in the regular season softball there is after 3.5. So
Okay, sounds good. I guess we'll see here what happens.
yeah, we'll be back. Welcome back to Jerry Meadema softball field here for the top of the 4th, as Sparta's looking to hopefully push some runs across the board this inning. I believe that there is a 10-run rule after 3.5, or 3.5 if you're home.
Right,
Or
so 4.
4, yep. That one's strike 1 there from Braun on the swing and miss. Hitting for post 100 is number 14, Kaylee Church.
Yeah, it's tough here. We didn't really get any pronunciations
From Sparta, so
if there's anyone from Sparta watching, you can put something in the comment if we're getting the names wrong and tell us the correct pronunciation, please.
0-2 the count here from Braun. It's kind of interesting to me with Waupun having an 11-0 lead here that maybe you would throw your other pitcher, Aubrey Farley, and save Braun maybe. But it also is softball, and it's not like baseball where there's pitch counts and all
Right.
that stuff. So,
Yep, it's interesting, just the difference there as well. So maybe they're going to pitch her the rest of this game and then look to change it up next game.
and use Farley next game. That could be too, yeah. Both Braun and Farley are pretty similar. They both very good pitchers, and they're only freshmen. They'll be sophomores next year. Can you tell me what happened on that play, Caleb? I didn't.
Nice play,
catch
hit
it.
to the shortstop. Took a gather step, threw it over to first just in time to get the runner out.
So now we have 2 outs. 2 outs here, or 1 out. No,
two,
two.
I think.
Yep,
Yep.
2 outs.
They
2
were-
outs here.
I was seeing one on the scoreboard. That got me confused.
There's the change up from Braun.
That's such a good pitch.
Yeah, that's a really hard pitch to hit, especially in softball being that close. And Braun's throwing pretty hard, and to really throw that change up and have that big of a difference in miles per hour.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Even, you're expecting that fastball, you got to sit on it.
Yeah.
And then you see a changeup coming in, and you just got no idea what to do.
So up for post 210 is number 1, Alexa Jones. I'm not sure if Sparta has a hit yet today, or I know they have a walk and a hit by pitch, I believe. So maybe we can.
From what I've seen, I'm not sure. We're gonna ask our stats guys here, and we'll get back to you on that one.
It looks like they do not have a hit, actually. So they're looking for their first hit, actually, here. That pitch is outside from Braun. So hopefully Jones can be the leadoff for the first hit of the game for Sparta post 100.
We got 2 outs here, so we're looking. This could be the end.
Yeah, this could be the game, or it might not be a run rule, or maybe it's 5 innings too. I'm not quite sure, and that one's fouled off. Really got inside on that pitch.
Mm-hmm. Late reaction to swing, just trying to follow it off, I think.
Yeah, stay alive. Jones putting up a good at-bat, I would say, here.
Yeah, definitely.
Here comes the pitch from Braun, and that's going to be swing and miss, strike 3. So 3 outs there for Waupun.
We'll see. I'm not sure.
Looks like they're going to.
I think they're going to continue.
Yeah, looks like. So maybe there is no run rule, or maybe it's after 5.
5, yeah.
I guess
That could
we'll
be.
see. So no hits, no runs there. So 11-0 Waupun still after 3.5 as we go to the bottom of the 4th here. Up for Waupun will be, I believe it's Babish leading off. or Rivera. We'll be back.
Waupun post 210.
Welcome back to Jerry Miedema softball field as we start at the bottom of the fourth. Leading things off for post 210 is number 21, Ryan Babish. Babish, I believe, I don't think she has a hit yet today. She has one hit, yep. She's 1 for 2 today.
All right, looking to continue. Hopefully get another hit here or reach base somehow.
Comes the pitch. It's just high from Mickelson. Mickelson's been doing a really good job today of throwing strikes, and she's doing her job, getting ground balls, fly balls, and just needs the help from the defense, and it would be a really close game, I think.
Yep, she's doing well, and Waupun's been putting the ball in play and making Sparta make the play, and they just haven't come up with some of those plays today.
Waupun's been capitalizing on that, so that's ball high. I believe that's ball 3, so 3-0 the count.
So I'd imagine that she'll probably finish this game as well.
I would think so, yeah. I would hope Sparta would have another pitcher, but you never know. Maybe they only have one. I mean, they do have a really short roster. They only brought 9 girls, so.
Okay.
And it is also the first year of Legion softball, so.
Yep, and interesting. I see someone warming up in the Waupun bullpen right now.
That one's fouled off down the line there.
Do we have a full count now?
I believe so. I believe it's 3-2. Here comes the pitch from Mickelson. That's going to be a good pitch, and that'll be a fly ball out to shortstop and makes the catch over the shoulder. So good play over there by the shortstop, number 14, Kaylee Church.
Number 23, Jalen Landell.
That's what you need right there from Sparta, from the defense, is you always want to get out number 1.
Right.
It's big in the inning.
Ball's put in play, and you have the opportunity to make that play. You need to get the outs where you can get them right now.
That's ball in for Landell. So it looks like out in left field, I believe that's Aubrey Farley warming up, so we might see her next inning. Comes the pitch, and that's lined up the middle for a nice base hit from Landell, and that'll roll to the fence almost. Cuts it off. Good play there by the right fielder.
Landell with a base hit up the middle.
So we got one on here.
So Landell reaches on the line drive up the middle. Have one out here. Brings up number 28, Carly White.
Another ball in play. Right fielder's got a chance and hits her in the shin, I think.
Yeah, it looks like she ran in, was going to make a nice play, and just hit off her glove onto her shin and rolled off. And now we have runners on second and third. So, Kayla, would you give that a hit, or?
It's tough to say. I might be going air on that one.
Air on that, okay.
I think it hit off her glove and then hit her in the leg. I'm not quite sure. I honestly thought she was about to make the play.
That's what it looked like. That one's fouled off way down the line.
Saw a fan reach out his hand to try to grab it and just missed it. Who is that down there?
Looks like Brad Weiss.
Ball in play right to the third baseman.
Oh, gets in a rundown. Landell's in the rundown. Throws, and they get her out at home.
Okay, interesting play there. I almost thought she caught it, but...
Yeah,
So it was a ground ball.
It was a ground ball. Nice play by the third baseman. Had the right idea to get the out at 4 as Lando was going to try and score on that. So trying to keep minimum runs here.
Number 13, Addison
Yep.
Braun.
You know, that's a tough play, too, as a runner. You know, you're already leading off the base.
Yeah. That ball's hit foul. So we're at the top of the order here. Addison Braun up. So a harder reach on the fielder's choice. Sparta now has 2 outs and Waupun has runners on first and third. So what do you think? You think Harder will be trying to steal the base here?
It depends. If the score was closer, I would think so. But right now we're in kind of a 11-0 situation. I'm not sure if you're going to be pushing it really here.
Yeah, right now Waupun, I think, has a pretty good cushion. So that's just a little high from Mickelson. I think Braun has two hits today. Yeah, so she has 2 hits today. That ball's hit on the ground to the shortstop. Nice backhand play by the shortstop. Throws it over and gets her out for out number 3.
Nice play there, too. She's had a lot hit to her, and she's made some good plays.
Yeah, Kaylee Church has been getting a lot of balls today, I would say.
Yep.
She's had a lot of putouts for Sparta post 100. So after 4 complete, the score is still 11-0 Waupun.
After 4,
We will be back for the top of the 5th.
11.
So welcome back to Jerry Meadema softball field as we begin the top of the 5th. Brings up number 9, Dina Wallace. So Sparta's still looking for their first hit in the game today.
Wallace grounded out to the pitcher first time around. See if she can get one through the middle this time.
Yeah, Austin Weiss back on the mic here. So up here today we have myself, Noah Gerritsen, Austin Weiss, and Caleb Sauer doing the broadcast. Braun's still pitching. That one's fouled back. So we'll see if Farley comes in or if they're going to save her for next game. I think Braun might finish this one out, and they're going to use Farley for the next game. Pitch just inside. Looked like a really good pitch from here.
Randy's been calling that pretty much all day. Surprised we didn't get the call there.
Sparta looking for their first hit, and then she swings and misses through that one. So that will be out number 1. It's like we were talking before. It's always key and important to get the first out of the inning. Makes the defense much more relaxed. And
Number 4, Izzy Mickelson.
That moved Braun into double-digit strikeouts here today with number 10.
so she does have a lot of strikeouts today, really filling up the zone, and that's hit out to left field over the head. Looks like the left fielder and center fielder collided. Looks like they didn't call for it. Yeah, I would give that a hit. So that'll be Sparta's first hit on the day. Really nice hit there.
Mickelson trying to help herself out here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, trying to get something going here for Sparta.
Brings up number
hopefully looking to push a couple across here in the top of the 5th. Brings up number 6, Anna Kirchhoff. She swings through the first pitch. Strike 1 again. Braun really doing a nice job of throwing strike 1. Filling up the zone. We'll see if Kirchhoff can move her over, and that one's fouled back. How to play. Here comes the pitch from Braun. There's that changeup. Beautiful pitch. Strikes are out, was in the dirt, so Babish had to throw it down so they get the outs. So now there's 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Brings up number 5, Olivia Shepard.
Batting number 5, Olivia Shepard.
So Shepard hopefully can get a ball through here and score Mickelson. There's the pitch for, just high. Looked like he was going to call that. I think he was going to call that for strike 1. Just must have been a little bit high.
Post 100 had a couple runners today, just haven't been able to bring them around.
Yeah, they just need that big hit to just get things going and get on the board.
Has been tough with Braun. Really dialed in today.
Yeah, it's throwing a lot of strikes, making the hitters feel a little off balance, I would say. You know the count, Austin?
I believe it's 2-1 here.
2-1, all right. That one's fouled off. There's the changeup, just a little bit high.
Full count here.
So full count, top of the 5th, 2 outs for Olivia Shepard. Here comes the pitch, and there's strike 3. Just swings right through that. So Sparta had 1 hit, leaves 1 runner on, no runs. And that will be, it looks like that will be the ball game. Maybe not. No, looks like they're... Yeah, it looks like that'll be the ball game. So Waupun with the first game as they win 11-0.
Their big inning was the 3rd inning.
Yeah, Austin, if you could give us a rundown here of kind of what happened and how many hits, Waupun, and yeah.
All right, here. So, like I said, 3rd inning looked like our big inning. We had 7 runs that inning, 4 hits. But the big thing for post 100 was playing clean ball, and they had 3 errors that inning. So that just kept post 210 out on the base pass and able to bring in those 7 runs.
Yeah, I would say if post 100 can limit the errors next game, it'll be a really good ball game. So I think that's their main key to keeping in the ball game and putting up a good fight. And Waupun, they just have to keep hitting and putting the ball in play. They had good pitching last game, so hopefully that carries over into the next game. So I believe the next game is supposed to start at 2 o'clock. So I believe they're going to go a little bit early. So you can catch the next game on the same page, Jeff Sauer, his YouTube. But yeah, that's the ball game. So Waupun takes game 1 of the regional. So if Waupun does win the next game, they do move on to state. If Sparta were to win the next game, then they would play tomorrow, and whoever wins that moves on to state. So we'll see what happens the next game. But catch us on Jeff Sauer YouTube for game number 2, as that'll be coming up shortly here. Thanks again, and God bless.